Pride and Prejudice and Zombies movie review. This movie was easily the best version of any Pride and Prejudice movie that's been based off the book, if you're a nerd and you love zombies. It's an alternate take on Jane Austen's universe and story about love and marriage and, dealing with the aristocracy in England and, kind of the middle class. But this story adds a whole new interesting twist to it where basically they're fighting a zombie apocalypse. And a love story unfolds between Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy. I won't say that this is a great movie, but it's a fun movie. It's a good movie. If you want to go in and not have a typical English, period piece, but want to have a little fun with it, kind of a rock and roll version, and basically get to see hot women with swords kill zombies, then this is the movie for you. It does have a lot of elements from the original book to it, and this movie does very well within its movie version of the actual Pride and Prejudice and Zombies book. It has a great cast, a lot of well-known English actors from Lily James, who was last seen in the Cinderella movie, Charles Dance from Game of Thrones. But probably what makes the one person who steals the show in this movie is Matt Smith, the 12th Doctor, who is funny and comedic and very much a doctor's version of himself set in 18th century England. But this movie is just a very fun ride and comical ride, and again filled with violence where you get to basically hack and slash zombies, and there really isn't any full dramatic allegory to it. There are elements of a love story, but again, this movie is not supposed to be serious. It's supposed to be fun. Overall, I would give this movie a good 8 out of 10. It's something that I would watch again. I don't know if I would go back to the theater to see it, but I would definitely have fun watching it again because of the great cast and again, Matt Smith being comical. Lena Headey also has a really good role in the movie as a kind of a warrior countess. So it's very interesting to see her basically also wear an eye patch and kind of be the pirate of the movie, if you will. But probably the best scene that I think defines this movie, and I always like one scene that really defines movies, is Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy talking in the study, and he's about to profess his love for the first time of her, and they start fighting with martial arts and sword play, and it's this very serious, disgusted talk because she is repulsed by his advances, but it's in this elegant dance among them, very much like you saw with the sword fight in The Mask of Zorro with Antonio Banderas and Catherine Zeta-Jones. But as I said before, this is a fun movie. And if you're looking for a good matinee, one afternoon, and you do like the idea of these, great characters from an 18th century English novel fighting zombies, then this is the movie for you. And that is simply why it's an 8 out of 10.